For strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. No one out with a runner at second. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Nolan Arenado stands in as he looks at ball one here, and he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he misses with it, 1-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Santana carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. This is popped up. Rizzo is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Phillies turned away their first time around. On to inning number 2 from Citizens Bank Park. No score. Back in Philadelphia for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Robinson Cano.
Line towards center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Batting 5th, the shortstop,
Gene Segura standing in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. You see the great batting average coming in. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And there's one down now.
Batting 8th.
Runners are at second and third here with only 1 away. And that brings up Buster Posey. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing by Posey, and this one's on the ground to short. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game. So digging in now, Zach Greinke will try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. First offering on its way, and he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Swing and a liner. Foul. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Reddick is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. Ready now, Danny Santana. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series. And this will be fouled away. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Adam Duvall.
So stepping in, Adam Duvall comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. In there at the knees, strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Blackman. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting eighth.
Set to get his day started, Manny Pena, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pena brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Phillies strand 1. They trail this one 1-0.
Back now in Philadelphia, home of the Phillies, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into this game, they rank among the best teams in the league in strikeouts and hits allowed, which is no doubt an indication that they have a lot of depth on this staff. One member of the coaching staff reiterated that. Most teams realistically have only 2 or 3 dominant arms, if that. But we're extremely fortunate. We've got so many talented guys that we're really confident in throwing out there in just about any situation. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, third baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Andrus will play this one at short. He's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hot shot on the ground is short. There is Andrus. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. Standing in, Xiaoqing Chang. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
The pitcher.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Yeah, not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
The batter, number 4.
First offering on its way. Elvis Andrus is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. A Ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So some life with 2 away as he's into second now with the opposite field double. And as you see there on the graphic, that total good for 4th best on the Philly roster. Right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Santana is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting. The second baseman.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Cano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now batting.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys topping out so far in the low 90s, 93 for one guy, 91 for the other. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Domingo Santana.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. This is skied into short left center. Segura is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Danny Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone!
Well, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Josh Reddick comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up. But I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Adam Duvall is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Fouled off. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Phils have come. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the pitcher, Zach Greinke.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Greinke. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
0-1 the count. Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
0-2, here it is. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2-2, here it is. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Skied down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting, The third baseman.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Justin Turner is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. 2 out here and a runner at second. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers get one in the inning on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. 2-1 Los Angeles. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Now batting, Xiaoqing Chang. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 from Greinke. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Chang rounds third and is digging for the plate. And both runners will score as the lead changes hands here at 3-2.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap.
Now
both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to spell the end of the afternoon for Zack Greinke. Fouled away. In his career, Arenado is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Working for the punch-out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Robertson, 33 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nolan Arenado becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. Domingo Santana is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
For the Dodgers.
Stepping up now, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now the 2-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. Gone!
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate.
Anthony.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. In the air, out to right. Reddick is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Robin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground-out victim. 2 gone.
The batter, number 3.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Here's Ryan Braun now. A couple of ground-outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. He's set and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Dodgers are able to tie. At the plate, Danny Santana comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ball 1.
Santana.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Segura has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. In there, strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Standing in, Adam Duvall. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. One ball and one strike to the Phillies' first baseman. 1-2 now. Robertson pauses. Here's the delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order. 6 innings are in the books. Score hold. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Kenan Middleton will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Logan Morrison is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Santana is there, and he has it for the first out. Didi Gregorius will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the Dodgers, number 18, Didi Gregorius.
This is on the ground over to first. Morrison is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. But little trouble. Andrew Miller gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 26.
Andrew. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Settling in now, Manny Pena. No hits to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 4, shortstop.
High in the air down the right field line. After it is Blackmon. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains tied at 3-3. Justin Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
New inning set to get underway. So striding forward now, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. Here's the 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
Count remains full.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now in the box, Mike Trout has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
The 1-0. is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball just misses, that's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Gene Segura waits on deck. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Santana comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Gene Segura. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pops this one up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. High in the air out towards shallow right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course, with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games. Back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
The 0-2 delivery. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now a wave and a miss looked like the slider there.
Not much you're going to do with that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and Roman Quinn remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. D'Angelo Gurriel will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Jose Peraza will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Batting 7, number 3, Jose.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Reddick coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Eric Thames will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 12, Eric Thames.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Gurriel, just 18 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Thames stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was taken in the 22nd round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now batting. Right,
so the lineup flips over and digging in, Charlie Blackmon. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Fastball well outside. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left. Adam Ottavino comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 0, Adam.
Into the box, Josh Reddick. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breakable just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Fouled off. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. The 2-2 one more time, and he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Ottavino is under it near the mound. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
And here's Jose Peraza. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2-0 now. Peraza, a former Cincinnati Red, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Popped him up. Cano onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Manny.
Striding in, Manny Pena. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. We are into extra innings. Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, D-Roll, there's...
Batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first pitch. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead with a run here in the 10th.
Now those have to feel really good, D-Roll. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Looking at his career totals, Segura is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Oh, and 2, here it is. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Leading off the inning, Logan Morrison. And they'll need him to get something going here. So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
The batter, number 4.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Andrus. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Blackman. But this will land untouched. A runner at first with no outs here. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Chapman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit-miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Philly down to their last strike. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. He hangs a K to end it as the Dodgers go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Los Angeles Dodgers get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Adam Ottavino earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Aroldis Chapman retires the side to hammer down the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Dodgers earned the 3-game series sweep as they took the win in extra innings over the Phillies, 4-3. The Nats launched 3 home runs as they got a road win against Arizona, 3-1. Garrett Cole had 13 punch-outs and earned the win, leading the Rockies to a win over the Giants, 3-0. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. The Chicago Cubs got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 5-0. The Cincinnati Reds set 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 6
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for... Randy Dobnak will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Reined in, and there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second.
Gene Segura standing in. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Newman onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Newman's got it. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this...
Leading up for the Royals, the second baseman, Kevin.
Dan D-Row, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
0-1 the count. On the ground to third. Listella fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the catcher.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Mitch Garver batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time in the inning.
Next for the Dodgers, Eric Thames. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Eric Thames.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Dan D-Row, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shot.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And a full count to Kane. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Comes into this one at 271. Still without a home run and 4 RBIs. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Skied into very shallow right. Soler has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Here's Ryan Braun now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Soler. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Here's Tommy LaStella now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Fouled away. One and 1 to Tommy LaStella. Popped him up. Cooper waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Dodgers are on. Leading off the inning, Jorge Soler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Soler.
Base hit into right center.
Batting 5th.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. 1-0 the count. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And fouled, though it had the home run distance. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Again, another foul ball. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Blackman is under it. 2 down.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Joe.
So striding in, Joe Adell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Batting 8th.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And it's 1-1. Soler over at second. Adell on at first with 2 down. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Base hit into right center.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away. So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. He's set. Here it comes. Runner at first here, one man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler's after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Line to the right side, but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In comes the center fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. And a relay to the plate. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
The first base.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, Eric Thames. And he hits it hard to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Adele is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We'll move. Move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2.
We're back now as the Royals line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Oh, and he misses it.
Now batting.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Newman. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
The first baseman.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
The right fielder, number 12.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jorge Soler. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. Royal Strand. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Braun. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases.
Up next for the Dodgers, the 3rd baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Standing in now, Tommy LaStella, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
1 strike.
A 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Newman brings it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it 3rd with 2 away now.
The right field.
Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lined hard toward right center. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Coming to the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, center fielder.
So Joe Adell bats now. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Paxton steps into his windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. And that'll bring up Gene Segura.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Segura.
Hey. 0-1.
Now a hard liner. But this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Candelario near the bag at third. And no one will get this one. The 0-2 once more. This is line to left. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Now batting, designated hitter.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The first baseman, number 12.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo King.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-1 to short. He's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jeimer Candelario is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals.
Hard on the ground toward short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman, a hit and 2 tries for him so far. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Rojas rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now.
Now it looked like the outfielder, but I thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
The catcher, number 8.
At the plate, Mitch Garver. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get a couple of runs. Next up for Los Angeles, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Lined hard toward right center. Adele is there, and he has it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ready for another shot now, Ryan Braun. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Jimenez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Tommy La Stella stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Ready once again, Jorge Soler, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Soler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very
Now
often
back.
because
Left
he's
fielder.
over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him
The
now. And I'll
batter,
tell you,
number 6.
he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Blackman is there, and he'll make the catch. Brad Peacock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41. Brad.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. One gone now in the LA 7th, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackman. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. And right into the shift, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Garver gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Blackman is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, number 3. Second baseman.
Now to the plate, Gene Segura. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's gone 2 for 8. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Line drive to center field. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit.
Anthony Rizzo.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here. Now at the plate, Joe Adell. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Fielder, Joe.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
A ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Hit in the air out to left field. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2.
The batter, the designated hitter, Josh Rojas.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Josh Rojas. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Popped him up. La Stella in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 12, Eric Kane.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 6.
Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Popped up. Cooper over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Digging in now, Didi Gregorius. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
In now, Ryan Braun. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can.
Dodgers, the third baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Into the box now, Tommy La Stella, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Newman's got it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage is. Now back to the top of the lineup. Step.
Leading up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down.
Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68.
First pitch on its way.
Betances.
The 0-1 pitch. Slurred, and he jumps ahead here 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting
at the plate, Garrett Cooper.
Garrett.
He'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 8.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Mitch Garver, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his. Now at the plate, Travis Darn.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
Right fielder, Darlene Blackmon.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
That's lifted the other way out to left. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away.
The batter, number 3. Second base.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 pitch is a fastball low, and it's 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike one.
Now, that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are two gone.
Anthony.
First pitch coming, here it is. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. For LA. And it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Leading up for the Royals.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Back up the middle. There's Segura. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Eloy Jimenez. He went down on strikes last time up. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Chapman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eloy Jimenez becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. A ball and no strikes. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Now it's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
KC down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
3-2, the finish in tonight's.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the National League West, the Los Angeles Dodgers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 3-2. Brian Anderson was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as the Rockies defeated Miami 6-5. The Diamondbacks combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 7-6. Francisco Cervelli had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, leading the Cubs to a win against San Diego 11-4. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Homer Bailey got his 2nd W of the season as Atlanta got the win against San Francisco 3-1. Lance McCullers Jr. earned the 3rd W of his season, leading the Buccos past the Mets 7-1. Justin Miller earned his 4th win out of the bullpen, helping lead the Phillies to a victory over the Cardinals 6-5. The Reds put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-2. Kenta Maeda collected win number 3 this year, helping lead the Orioles to victory over Tampa Bay 3-2. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. The Chicago White Sox racked up 11
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually, you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Segura carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
At the ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the first baseman.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. His career line against Wheeler. He's 2 for 3. Lifted down the line in left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Cain is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third, the catcher.
Stepping in, Mitch Garver, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Wheeler sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, it's a pitcher you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Justin Turner. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 12, Eric Thames.
In now, Eric Thames. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Bases are empty. One man out. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled away. Two balls and a strike. Wheeler, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Striding forward now is the DH, Didi Gregorius. At the moment, he's got a .270 batting average for the season. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. Newman brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, the catcher.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Jimenez. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right. Soler is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is. Here's Corey Seager. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now here's the pitch.
The center fielder.
And it's fouled away.
Adele.
The windup and the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Kane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9.
So here's the Royals DH, Josh Rojas. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You think?
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Newman fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1. One gone now in the Dodger 4th, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. He's set, and the pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
And that's the second out.
Now batting, third base.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing, makes for a fun clubhouse.
Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Ryan Braun is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Now the relay home. And he's safe.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He hits it hard on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, Matt, I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
The batter.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan.
A diving effort as it's off his glove. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
Your attention, please.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is coming up, as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Hart, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11". He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft. And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Striding in once again, Kevin Newman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Garrett Cooper flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and a strike to count. In there, strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cano onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in, Mitch Garver. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. Need to get it going. And soon it's 5. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 0-1.
1-1.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks in 3rd best on the squad. So now to the plate, Eric Thames. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Ryan Braun.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
First delivery to him on the way. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eloy Jimenez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt.
But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
This one looked like he was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Wheeler sets his sights with the payoff pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And another foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Coming in on it is Kane. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no error. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting. Second base.
Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. Jimenez coming in. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
To 1-2 now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Newman's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So Joe Adell bats now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Count is 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Next will be the designated hitter, Josh Rojas. In there, 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
High in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
Digging in, Kevin Newman. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-1 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled away. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that brings up Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third base.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through. Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
To the plate now, Eric Thames, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And there he goes towards second. Line drive to center field. Adele is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire.